fire in the pouring rain, holding hands through the pain. You said, baby, don't be afraid. Forever slowly slipped away. Your eyes stopped looking at mine. Your heart crossed the invisible line. We were almost forever, almost enough, almost survived when it got too tough. You promised me always, but always broke. Now I'm alone with the words you spoke. We were almost forever, almost true. I gave my world, you gave excuses too. Almost love still hurts the most when you lose what you were closest to. I learned how to smile and bleed, how to beg for what I need. You loved me when it was easy, left me when I needed you deeply. I was fighting for us alone. You were already halfway gone. We were almost forever, almost enough, almost survived when it got too tough. You promised me always, but always broke. Now I'm alone with the words you spoke. We were almost forever, almost true. I gave my world, you gave excuses too. Almost love still hurts the most when you lose what you were closest to. If almost had a sound, it would be my heart breaking now. If forever had a face, it would fade without a trace. We were almost forever, now just a scar, a reminder of who we are. I'll find love that stays this time, not another almost, not another goodbye. Almost forever was never enough. Letters I'll never write your name, then cross it out. Say I'm fine, but I still doubt. Every letter ends the same. Unsaid words, unplayed games. If I told you how much I cried, would you stay or just say goodbye? These are letters I'll never send, apologies with no end. I loved you louder than you knew. Now I'm healing from the truth. These are letters soaked in tears, written through the passing years. I forgive you quietly, even if you never see. Before our future turned to past, I blame myself, I took the fall, while you felt nothing at all. I tried to hate you, tried to run, but loving you is never done. These are letters I'll never send, apologies with no end. I loved you louder than you knew. Now I'm healing from the truth. These are letters I'll never send, but I'm stronger in the end. I loved, I lost, I survived, and that means I'm still alive. I seal them with goodbye. I love you like a quiet storm. No thunder, just the rain. I give you every fragile part you never asked to take. I smile like I'm okay, but I bend under the weight. I tell myself I'm strong, but I'm just soft enough. Soft enough to break when you pull away. Soft enough to hide while you hesitate. I love you in the dark, you love me when it's safe. I'm soft enough to stay, soft enough to break. You say you're not ready yet, but you hold me like you are. You take the comfort of my arms, then leave me with the scars. I give you patience, give you time. You give me maybe, never mind. I'm strong for everyone, but weak with you. Soft enough to break when you say my name. Soft enough to stay through the doubt and pain. I love you with my heart, you love me with escape. I'm soft enough to stay, and soft enough to break. If loving you is losing me, why do I keep choosing this? I bleed in silence, call it love. Tell myself it's not enough. Soft enough to break when you walk away. Soft enough to hope you'll come back someday. I loved you like the truth, you love me like a face. I was soft enough to stay, and soft enough to break. I'm smiling, but I'm tired inside, carrying wounds I tried to hide. I loved you in a selfless way. You loved me when it felt okay. I kept bending till I broke, laughing through I prayed you'd change, you never did. I stayed too long, I must admit. Your silence was the loudest truth. It slowly stole my youth. I confused pain for loyalty and loneliness for destiny. I'm softly breaking, don't you see? Dying quietly inside of me. I gave you more than I had left. You took it all, no second guess. I'm softly breaking, losing ground. My heart still makes your sound. If loving you is what I chose, then losing you is what I owe. One day I'll love without fear, without begging to be near. One day my heart will feel like home, not something I face alone. I was softly breaking, now I stand healing pieces in my hands. I loved you hard, I let you go. That's the bravest thing I know. Now softly heal. The room is quiet, but my heart is loud. Echoes of your name won't let me out. Your jacket's hanging by the door, like you might come back once more. Hey, I replay every word you said, every promise in my head. I tried to breathe, but I just drowned in the love we burned to the ground. I'm still in my silence, calling your name, talking to shadows, holding the pain. You moved on like it was nothing. I stayed here breaking, still loving. I'm still in my silence, losing control. You took the light out of my soul. If love is gone, why do I stay? Still missing you every day. Your ghost is sleeping on my bed. In every tear I haven't shed, I smile in public, lie at night, pretend that I'm alright. I try to burn the memories, but they're burning me instead. Every song sounds like your voice, every choice feels like regret. I'm still in my silence, calling your name, talking to shadows, holding the pain. You moved on like it was nothing. I stayed here breaking. from the nights we used to belong. I stayed too long in your storm, trying to keep us warm. I gave you all of my life. You left me alone in the night. If you hear this, know I tried. I loved you deep, I didn't hide. But loving you was killing me, slowly, silently. If you hear this, don't feel bad. I lost myself, you lost what we had. This goodbye is how I breathe, finally choosing me. I blame the mirror, blame my heart. Thought I was the broken part, but love shouldn't hurt like this, or feel like a quiet abyss. I begged for the bare minimum and called it love when it was not. If you hear this, know I tried. I loved you deep, I didn't hide. But loving you was killing me, slowly, silently. If you hear this, don't feel bad. I lost myself, you lost what we had. This goodbye is how I breathe, finally choosing me. I hope you learn to love someday without running away, and I'll learn how to trust again after losing you then. If you hear this, I'm okay, even if my voice still shakes. I survived the darkest sea and finally chose me.